Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is about your no contact situation. We have pile number 1, 2, and 3 here. You can go ahead and scroll down in the description box to pick the timestamp of the deck that you are most drawn to. I do want to thank everybody for all of your donations and for booking private readings with me. If you are interested in either of those, the description box has that information below. As always, please do not forget to subscribe, and we are going to go ahead and get started here. Pile 1, we're going to go ahead and jump in about your no contact situation. I'm going to set these aside here. We're going to take a look at your tarot first, and then we'll kind of look at these oracle cards. So we have a Prism Oracle. We have the Hangman, 8 of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Hierophant. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to move these off camera so I have a little more room here. Hierophant. We have the 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. Okay, so the separation here isn't a bad thing. Okay, it's something that is needed, and this person, whoever it is, male or female, is working on themselves. I'm getting really heavy masculine energy with this pull, with this deck, but that just means, it doesn't necessarily mean that this has to be a male. It just means that this person is operating in a more masculine sense, meaning that they're trying to do something, they're trying to fix something. This no contact situation was needed for this person to gain a different perspective. There is a lot of love in this connection, though, especially with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a good marriage card. It's somebody who kind of follows things how they should go. Even with the Pentacles here, we have the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. This is somebody kind of really like planting something deep, and really honing in on what it is that they want. I do see that whoever this person is, they're a very marriage-minded type of individual, but there is some heartache and something that they are getting through in this period of separation. It's almost like this separation had to happen for them to be able to function on their own, okay? And I think, you know, in terms of time frames, I think that this person is going to be, once they kind of get some momentum going, with figuring things out within themselves, it's going to come pretty quickly, especially with this 9 of Wands being, you know, the last card in our pool here. You know, there's this perspective, excuse me, that they have that's going to be changing. You know, they're kind of going, you know, really working at, you know, something in the material world, something in that they really want to change. And when I say material world in this, I'm not necessarily talking just about the Pentacles. I'm talking about something within their 3D world. There's something in themselves or surrounding themselves that they don't like, that they want to fix, whether that's a career, whether that's, you know, a house, however they're showing up right now, they don't like it. They're taking a different perspective on it, but there's a lot of love between the two of you. You are on this person's mind. They are thinking of you. You are somebody that they want to settle down with. And they're kind of realizing that some things need to change between the two of you in order for this to happen, in order for things to move forward. I am getting a bit of a heartbreak here. I think that the heartbreak is on both ends. I don't know that you guys are really seeing or understanding that the heartbreak is actually on both ends. I think that some of you are like, no, they don't care, you know, I'm just, oops, I'm hitting my camera here, like, oops, or I'm just, you know, I'm the only one that's suffering with this, like, doesn't even matter. You know, you have to remember that as stubborn as we can be ourselves, other people can be just like that. And you never have any idea where anybody is at on their journey, okay? They could be dealing with something totally unrelated. You could have no idea what's actually going on, okay? I'm going to go ahead and, oh yeah, see space, happiness, and sweetness. Okay. Yeah, I think this just goes kind of hand in hand with what I've already been saying. You know, you guys are in a period of space, but it's something that is needed for this happiness and for you guys to kind of get back to a position where things are good again. I'm not getting any sense of this is the end, it's never gonna work. I do get that vibe coming through in readings at times. I don't see it here. Okay. Again, I am an energy reader, so if you ever see something in my readings that you do not like, please do understand this is reading your current energy around the situation, how things are currently going. Your 3D is malleable. You have the power to change things, okay? So please don't ever feel hopeless when you're seeing a tarot reading. You know, if you ever hear something in tarot, I don't care who it's from, and you don't like it, great. You know where your energy's at. You can change it, okay? Go ahead and look at our love oracle. Ooh, we have ascending, so transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union, and the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Again, these all just kind of go right with what we've already kind of been talking about. Those are really self-explanatory. I think that this pull is more of just providing you guys comfort and maybe an explanation of what's going on behind the scenes. I'm going to pull some messages from our angel oracle, just see if we have any other messages that are wanting to pop through for you guys. Separation sucks, you guys, but it's always a good time to kind of hone in to yourself and just take care of yourself and what you want to do. What you want to do, how you want to be, ask and receive. Okay. Some of you are looking for signs, signs that things are going to be okay, or signs that you should continue forward. A good technique that I have learned is to kind of meditate. You know, you breathe in and breathe out and meditate for about 5 minutes and really focus on what you want to know. And then, you know, kind of go to bed with that energy when you're done. Just relax the best you can. Focus on what it is that you want to know. And then just go to sleep. And then the universe will provide to you an answer. And you'll have this knowing, like you will know when you see it, okay? You don't have to go searching for it or be like, was that it? Was that? No, you will just know. It will come to you, okay? So we have ask and receive, joy and contentment, and angelic protection, okay? So, yeah, again, things are going to be okay here. Things are going to be okay unless you don't want them to be okay, unless you decide that you're just done with this situation. But as of right now, in the energy that you're currently operating in, that this person is operating in, you know, I'm getting a really mature growth type of energy. Nothing too fragile or crazy to worry about here. I am going to go ahead and leave this here. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, my info is listed down below. As always, don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate all of your guys' support, booking readings, all of the donations you guys have been doing. If you want to see any particular types of readings, leave it down in the comment section below. Otherwise, peace, love, and light. And I will see you all another time. Bye. Hey, pal, too. We are going to go ahead, jump into your reading. I'm going to set these aside. We're going to start with your tarot. We're looking at your no contact situation. As always, if you're new to my channel, I am an energetic reader. I also always make my disclaimer, tarot is not the end-all be-all. If there's anything here that you don't like, that's, you know, that's great. This is just looking at your current energy. It doesn't mean that it's set in stone, but now you kind of know what the energy around the situation is, so that you can change it to however you want, okay? Let's take a look, see what we've got so far. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords, we've got the Hermit, the Ten of Swords, Justice, Eight of Swords, and the Lovers. Okay. All right, so there's some some sense of betrayal that happened within this connection. I'm getting that, you know, this is somebody that you guys really, really care for and feel like you really put your heart out, and really had to almost fight for this type of love. And there's been a lot of isolation, I think, because of this connection. There's, especially with this Justice and the Ten of Swords, there's like a betrayal that happened to you, and it's almost like you need some sort of an apology, or you need, I'm almost getting like a vindictive, like you just, oh, you're so mad at this person, you're so frustrated with the situation. It's like you just want them to know how you feel, okay? Don't send that energy out, because that energy is just going to come right back to you, okay? What you focus on and what you, you know, put out, it will come back, okay? With this Eight of Swords here, I think that there's a situation, some sort of betrayal in here that you guys aren't really wanting to accept or to look at. I'm going to be posting more videos soon, kind of about, you know, law of attraction, law of assumption. I've been really heavy into those fields for a long time, the quantum realm, neurology. I work in the field, consciousness and kind of changing things around. So I'll have those available to you too. But there is a way to change these types of situations so that they work out in your favor. Until I get those kinds of videos up, I highly suggest, you know, looking at some law of assumption, how your brain creates, how your thoughts create, you know, Dispenza, Neville Goddard, those types of people on YouTube. It'll give you a little more sense of, at the very least, control, at the most, how to kind of create your reality, okay? So with this Lover's card here, there is a choice that needs to be made, okay? A choice that needs to be made, you know, whether or not you're going to forgive this person and kind of move on, you know, to give this connection a second chance, or whether you're going to kind of live in the past here and hold on to the past. There has to be some sense of forgiveness in order for things to possibly move forward. Now, whether you want that or not, you know, that's totally up to you. But I am getting more of your energy that I'm picking up more than this person's energy. I think that this person is not disconnected from this connection or from this situation, but it's almost like, I don't think they understand what's going on with you internally here, okay? And they very much are coming up as a type of person where it's like, they're so, I think, kind of frustrated themselves. They're like, whatever, if that's what you think, that's what you think. It's a very like fed up, like whatever, I don't want to deal with this type of thing. Doesn't mean that they don't care. It means that there's something within the situation that they're not wanting to deal with, okay? I'm going to go ahead and we're going to pull our Prism Oracle deck. So we have sadness, magic, and strength. Okay. This kind of goes back to what I was just saying. You know, I am getting a really deep sense of sadness. I'm getting, like, I have a really heaviness in my chest right now. My chest is really, really tight. Like there's a really big there's a really heaviness in this situation, okay? And I think that you guys are almost in a point of desperation, for lack of a better term, just to kind of know what is going on. If you are at this point, maybe a good time to start kind of looking at how you're feeling internally and releasing that, and just sitting with your emotions and letting them come through, okay? Letting them come through, letting them, you know, just come up and be gone so that you're able to move forward from the situation. I know it's not fun, but if there is any sort of avoidance going on here, you know, that's only going to prolong the sadness in the situation, okay? Strength is pretty self-explanatory. You know, you've got to have the strength to kind of face these things. Let's take a look at our love oracle here. Okay, so we have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, blocks, restraints, Then we have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So this really, again, just goes back beautifully with what I was saying. The more that you guys are resisting feeling what it is that you're feeling, the more it's going to come up. The more that it's coming up, the more angry and upset you're going to get over the situation. And the more of that you're going to create, because you're going to be stuck in that energy. So best thing I think to do, again, is just feel what you're feeling. Let it come out. Take really good care of yourself. Maybe listen to some self-concept affirmation tapes. There's a ton on YouTube. I will have some up soon as well, if they're not already up by the time that you're reading this, or excuse me, that you're listening to this. It really is about consciously deciding, okay, I'm going to let this come up and feel it, but I'm going to actively choose not to let this control my life. You may think that your thoughts are obsessive, because of love you have for this person, or whatever the case may be. That is 9 times out of 10 not the case. Not saying that you don't care about this person, but it's because there's something within you that you aren't dealing with, and it's coming up as this obsession with this outside person, because you're able to kind of blame them, push the blame on them. If you can look at something outside of you and say, well, this made me feel this, and this. Absolutely not. No, this is getting you away from dealing with what is happening within, right? Because everything is always happening within us. Okay. I can't remember who said this, but a good example of what I'm getting at and what I mean by when I say this is, if somebody comes up to you and tells you that you're just a pile of shit, and they're calling you all these names, you're probably going to be offended, right? If somebody comes up to you and says the same exact things, but in a language that you don't understand, it's not going to affect you, right? Because there is no assigned meaning to it. Whereas with the previous example, you have an assigned meaning. Here's where things are powerful. You can assign the meaning of all of this. You can take this as, oh, this person is this, they're hurting me, I want vengeance, I need control over the situation, or you can look at it, well, maybe this is presenting in my reality because there's something within me that it's not able to clear out. So I'm blocking what I want from coming in because there's something within me that I'm not dealing with. Okay. Again, go look at, some self-concept YouTube videos. It'll explain this more in depth if I don't have those videos up by the time you are watching this. Guys, I hope this made sense. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to answer them. If you're interested in a personal reading or any type of coaching, my email is listed in the description box down below. I'll have my website up soon. If it's not already down there by the time you're watching this, go ahead and email me. Please don't forget to subscribe. Again, I appreciate all of your guys' love and support, your donations, booking all of your readings. Again, let me know if you like this. Leave me a thumbs up, subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you guys another time. Bye. Hey, pile 3. We are going to go ahead and jump in. We have some oracle here. We're going to jump in with tarot to start out with, just to check in on your no contact situation. Sorry, guys, my cat jumped up here. I had to stop that real quick. If you guys are not familiar with me as a reader, I am an energetic reader. I have always believed that tarot is just a tool. If you ever see anything in tarot that you don't like from myself or anybody else, your 3D is malleable. You have the ability to change the energy around your situation. This is just looking into what is going on, okay? So please don't ever feel hopeless anytime you get a tarot reading and it tells you some shit that you do not want to hear. Okay, because things don't have to be that way. All right, so we have the Magician, Judgment, 6 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. Okay. I am getting a vibe of you guys maybe manifesting this person back. If you're not familiar with manifesting somebody in, I I would call it more of like you're thinking about them a lot, trying to figure out what you can do to get them back in. Not really realizing, maybe, again, if you're not familiar with manifestation, that your thoughts are creating, okay? Gosh, the Six of Cups is really like, I'm really getting like there's a lot of deep love here between the two of you. I think this may be a longer relationship, or your feelings for them may have been a lot longer. And I'm getting somebody who's very like, you have a really deep soul connection with them, okay? The Five of Pentacles, I think you guys are kind of feeling like things are falling apart, probably in your material world. This may be, you know, you thought you were going to go on a date and it got canceled. You wanted to move in, that didn't happen. You're breaking up, you're moving out of the house. Yeah, I don't think that this person wants this situation to happen the way that it is currently happening, okay? There's a lot of pressure. I'm not getting like your typical judgment type of vibe from this card. Sometimes I read cards intuitively, like I'm doing now. Sometimes I'll read them literally, okay? Excuse me. It's just whatever comes up. This person, for whatever reason, I think it's something outside of this relationship, is feeling a lot of outside pressure with something. But there is like a fondness that they're looking back on in the situation. I'm almost getting like there might be some familial pressure, some family, friends pressure that's coming in on them, just with maybe things unrelated. I'm getting somebody being concerned about getting a little bit older, kind of some fear, but at the same time, like a really it's like they know what they want, but they're almost questioning how they've been doing things their entire life. It's almost like a existential crisis type of thing I'm getting going on with this person. Let me know if that resonates, guys. I get some different kinds of messages that come through sometimes. With this Eight of Wands, they're really feeling really kind of, I'm still getting a really like existential, like midlife crisis type of deal. Doesn't necessarily have to be somebody at midlife, but there's really this like almost a focus on that they need to be doing something more, creating something more. Whatever this situation is for them, it has more to do with their own insecurities, and their own trying to get through things, if that makes sense. Like their own, oh gosh, how do I explain it? Their own, just their own journey. It's like they almost need just to kind of break out and figure things out for themselves. Ooh, so we have energy, flow, cleanse, movement. Yeah. Guys, you don't need to worry about this no contact situation, okay? You have really, really good, clean energy here. It's not because of anybody else being involved. It's not, you know, this is somebody who has really pure energy. They're trying to make moves in their life. They're, you know, just figuring things out, okay? Let's see what we've got. Self-indulgence. Yeah, see, focus on self-work, girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun, and then I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming. Yeah, this person still has a lot of love for you. I think this is just accepting that, you know, there's this space, this time of separation right now. This is a good time for you guys both to kind of hone in and develop relationships with other people with this girl talk. And I don't necessarily mean romantic relationships, though you can certainly do that. You're more than welcome to do whatever you want to do. But this is a time period all about, you know, this person kind of looking within themselves, figuring out what they want in their own lives. It really doesn't have anything to do with you. If you've been feeling like a lack of self-worth, anything like that, this, again, it has absolutely nothing to do with you. This person, they do like you, they do care about you. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna pull an oracle, an extra card here, see if we can get some more, something for you to kind of help ease what's going on with this situation. There is forward movement in this situation though, you guys. Again, with this manifestation that I was talking about earlier, this is kind of, for those of you who are familiar with the manifestation, you know, trying to manifest something in, either through law of attraction, law of assumption, this movement card is just kind of a sign for you, okay? Let's see what other information we need. Gosh, if I can get one to come out here. Maybe there's not a message here for you. I'll try one more time. There we go. The Great Gathering. Okay, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. Okay, yeah, it's coming back together. I'm not getting a you need to be worried about this situation. Have some faith. Okay, guys. If you are interested in a personal reading, coaching, my email is listed in the description box down below. Either my email or my website, depending on whenever you are taking a look at this video. As always, I appreciate your guys' donations, all the readings that you have been booking with me. Please like and subscribe if you like this. We can help the YouTube algorithm. If you have any questions, want suggestions, or have suggestions for readings, go ahead and leave it in the comment box down below. Otherwise, peace, love, and light, and I will see you all another time. Bye!